Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay. We are tonight's entertainment. I only have one question for you. Where is Mental Manja?
So,
Do you know where he
Manja
is?
standing right in front of you.
Mental Manja. This is Mental Manja. And I thought my jokes were bad.
It's your joke. Though.
It's Mental Manja. He is the one who is organizing the Bhutan ride. So I'm very happy that I found Manja here. So yeah, dude, this has been in the works for a very long time, right?
Yeah, man. At least for me, it was in the work for about 4-5 months. But for you, it's been there for a long time. So this guy told me he wanted to do Bhutan. Then his plans got delayed a bit.
Yes.
So I was reaching here, and then he was finishing a plan from his Thailand trip.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that we were here at the
Everything
same
happens
time.
for a reason, and it happened at the right place at the
Exactly.
right
At
time.
the place at the right time, the right people too.
Yes.
So I know this bugger for a long time now.
Yeah. And I want to show you his bike. And this guy is crazy. And I said, "You're crazy." He said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not."
No, I'm not saying I'm not crazy. He's saying I'm not
He is crazy. You know why? Because he's been on the road for 4 months now, and he
No, a month now. I'll be there for another
3 months.
Yeah.
And after that, he wants to be on the road for another 10 months. Is it?
Every year, yeah. 10 months every year.
You're crazy. You are crazy. I don't know what to say, but you are. I want to show his bike also. He's decked up his bike so much so that he has luggage that you can carry for maybe a year and a half. So much luggage you have, dude. Whatever happened to traveling light?
Okay, firstly, welcome to Bhutan, my dear friends.
Yes.
Very, nice meeting you all. I'm very much pleased to you all, having in my country. Okay. So see, now we are in Thimphu. So now we will be starting to Thimphu. It's a 5-hour drive, okay, from here. So in the meantime, see, I have a basic, things to remind you all. Firstly, you don't be anywhere you like, okay? And then please avoid reckless driving, okay? Drive safely. And more on, see, when we are driving, okay, we have to be careful with, the car coming on wrong side as well, okay? Because we never know, sometimes it happens, okay?
Left side drive only, no? Left side driving only, not right side.
Okay. And so no littering. See, you see, Bhutan, a peaceful country and a clean country.
Okay.
So please help us, making it in better position. Okay?
Thank you.
So all the best.
Okay.
So I had a deal with my baby yesterday.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
She was almost about to give up again. The chains come out again. That's because the front sprocket's worn out. I need to change that. So I had a deal with her, and she agreed to go 160 kilometers with me. That's to Phuntsholing yesterday without a problem, and she did that. And I promised her that I would do this work yesterday, and I didn't keep up to my promise. So so the deal was off, and right now in the middle of the road. ಗಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. So right now in the middle of the road, I'm gonna have to do this operation of changing the front sprocket. I'm sure it's worn out like crazy because there's no way to tighten the chain anymore.
We rode all the way back to India only to find that the required KTM chain was not in stock. We had to make do with the closest alternative.
We've done about 2 hours of riding, about 90 kilometers. 80 kilometers done.
We're having so much fun riding in the night.
The roads are actually really nice over
Really
here,
nice.
and it's also a bit. I don't know. It's cold right now. That's one, and both of us have our warm gear in our
it's
cars.
so ironic that we don't have it on us.
Right now, yeah.
It has gone along with the escort vehicle.
Exactly.
We
yeah.
have nothing.
Yeah, so I don't have my warm gloves with me. I don't have my warm liners. This guy has at least one liner.
One liner.
I don't have that. I don't have my neck warmer, which I always used to carry. I don't have my warm gloves, I told, I think. Yeah, that's all.
Most of
I
us
don't even
we
have the warmies with me,
And we hear that on the way it gets much colder and there's a lot of fog, and visibility gets down to like 20%, something like that.
Yeah. That's going to be even more fun to
It's
do.
going to be
It's
fun.
going to be cold mainly because we don't have the arms. It's really not cold because Spiti was colder. Like Ladakh was a lot colder than this, but yeah, it's not cold like that cold, but we don't have the armor, so that's why we are going to pay the price for that. But it's all part of the ride, you know.
One eternity later.
Right now we are having some amazing, like this tukpa, we haven't tried it yet, but it looks really amazing. You know, it looks so gastronomical just looking at it. But
This is all the energy we need for the ride right now.
exactly, yeah. So and
To fill
tukpa
up our
always gives you a
stomach.
lot of heat to the body,
Yeah.
and it keeps you moving forward. That's really what we need.
This is the Buddha Dordharma statue in the capital city of Thimphu, a 170 feet magnificent structure located on top of a hill. Below the feet of the enlightened are 1,25,000 miniature Buddhas installed, which represent the population of Thimphu. Having endured the rough roads of northeast India, riding in the night on Bhutan roads were a breeze, as the people are highly disciplined and hold regards for the safety of others and themselves. At our homestay, the host offered us rum punch, a homemade drink which is to be drank with a spoon of mountain honey and hot water. We enjoyed our drink so much so that we ended up dancing like monkeys. We were certainly happy in the land of happiness.
Happiness! Give me all you got, hold back. We are on the way to the trek to Tiger's Nest. No, we are trekking to Tiger's Nest. See this luxurious people coming on a horse and all. I don't feel so good. Still I'm trekking. These people, I envy you.
That's why we took a horse.
And see this guy. He's wearing riding jacket and coming on a horse. Now I feel sad for the horse. I'm not a trekking.
We are completely unplanned for this, and then
I'm not a trekking person. Man, I feel like getting on the horse. I don't think I want to do that. Shit. Doggy. Doggy, come with me. Bye.
Come with us.
This is also doggy. Doggy! We just finished our trek from
from I don't know where, from Paro, from the beginning of Paro to Tiger's Nest.
Tiger's Nest, yeah.
Both of us are really tired, like all of us are really tired.
Yeah.
Mainly because of a hangover. If it wasn't for that, we would have had a lot of fun doing this.
And we
I
would have
finished this a lot
finished
earlier
this
as well.
by now.
And
but-
been in our rooms as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we
It's
have,
totally worth it, dude.
Yeah, this has been an amazing experience. Like this really is one of the best destinations or the most important place that you visit in Bhutan, and it's with reason. The trek is absolutely wonderful. The route is very scenic, and that place, when you reach that's absolutely mind blowing. Even now the view is pretty damn amazing. So yeah. So if you're in
And
Bhutan, I think
how are
this
you
is the thing
feeling now? Are you
should do.
tired?
I am still tired.
But how did you feel when you went inside the monastery?
Monastery was absolutely worth it. I mean, we
that's
wish
what I
we
was
got a
thinking.
guide with us
Yeah,
because we could understand the real story of
Yeah.
Tiger's Nest. But from what we hear, there's apparently a tiger which flew here, and a goddess turned into a tiger.
Yeah.
Something. We really should do the research on that.
Yeah.
And since we didn't have a guide, we didn't get to know the real story. But yeah, this is an amazing place to do. Yeah,
And all my
absolutely amazing.
body pain and everything just vanished when I start for
No, it's
meditation
okay, it'll come again
inside.
now.
It'll come again.
He'll come on.
Yeah,
She is the one
everybody-
who got us all drunk yesterday. It's because of her. Pure.
Yeah.
Hello, Sunil.
Mr. Sagar.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, Maga.
A very,
Who
really
Yeah, just say
ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ bro?
After a lot of describing, having no words left, I finally decided that a picture is worth more than 1,000 words.